Hello, my name's Scott. I'm a professional magician and this is a magic review. It's a kind of magic. In today's review, we're looking at Persona. This is by David Jonathan and it's produced by Vanishing Ink. I'd like to say upfront thank you to Vanishing Ink for providing a review copy so that I could give you my honest thoughts on the product. I've had it for a little while now, probably a month before release, and wow. My TLDR on Persona by David Jonathan is that I can only recommend it. There's so many reasons I could recommend it, and I will explain all of those reasons throughout this review. But some of those reasons are that it's easy to perform, it's fun, it's simple to follow, it's a good price point, the instructions are good, the props are going to last you a really long time, it's well thought through, there's lots of little bits built into the routine that make it really clever. And it's just an enjoyable magic trick to perform and to be performed to. And there's not much more to explain. That's my TLDR on Persona by David Jonathan. What is it? It's a kind of spelling trick. You have a small packet of cards, and I'll show you one of those packets now. These ones are the ones with the nice words on: sincere, dynamic, honest, bright, joyful, and a few others, with one being non-complimentary, which is on this packet asshole, or in the UK lexicon, arsehole. And basically what happens with Persona is you just mix up the cards, and you can freely mix them like this, and then you will ask the spectator as many or as little questions as you want. And they can be random questions about them. It can be, are you a day or night person? Do you like pizza or pasta? Do you like, it can be all manner of questions. And you will say, if they say pasta, you will say P-A-S-T-A, and you'll count the cards one card at a time for each letter. And then on the last word, you will put a card down, and then that one will be the one that says asshole, and all of these will be complimentary left in your hand. You can also perform it in the other way, where all of the words are bad words or insulting words: selfish, dull, hostile, boring. You get the point. And then the one good word is awesome. And again, you mix up the cards, you ask them as many or as few questions as you like. It's entirely up to you. There's so much freedom. You count the cards for the letters, and then on the last letter of the last word, you give them that card to hold on to, and that's the one card that stands out from the packet. As I say, in this one, you will end up calling the person awesome, and in this one, you will end up calling the person asshole. That, in short, is what Persona is. It's a packet trick with a punch at the end of it. What do you get with Persona, though? Well, I've shown you basically what you get. You get two packets of cards. One of them, all of them are bright and colorful and nice, and they have nice complementary words on. The other one is the opposite, dark and insulting words on. You also receive this little crib card here. You receive a leather packet wallet, which already, these cost anywhere from £5 to £10. So you're already shaving a good cost off of the price of the product, which I think is already quite a good price. And then finally, you receive roughly 40 minutes of really clear, really thorough instructions by David Jonathan himself. Everything with this product is well thought through, and you receive everything that you will need for it. Also, these cards are a really good quality. They're going to last you a long time. I can't remember off the top of my head if they are waterproof, but they are certainly plastic coated and durable. And how easy is Persona to perform? So easy. It's so easy. It's literally just mixing up the cards as much as you want and then counting. And then there are a couple of secrets built into this. So there are some markings, and those markings are very clear to see on the cards, and most people won't have any issue with that at all. But if you do have really poor eyesight, you have the crib that's included as well, and that makes everything super duper easy, just in case you need that. So I would say that the skill level for this is very approachable, and I would recommend this to all magicians. I've been performing this, and while it's not some incredible, crazy visual routine that is going to blow people away, and people might not remember you for years for this particular trick, but it's a really fun trick and people enjoy it. And it's one of those things of, in a movie, you don't want the movie to be just constantly having arguments and fighting and fighting and fighting. You need some scenes where it's relaxed, and you need some scenes where it's more chill and calming before you go into another gunfight or action scene or whatever. And this, I think, is one of those. This fits the bill for just a casual, enjoyable magic trick that doesn't require too much attention or stress on the spectator's point of view. And in performing this, you also get to know a little bit about your spectators, which could allow you to go on to other tricks. So as I say, I recommend this to all magicians, from super beginner level up until professional magicians. The level of skill required to perform it is very low. And the reset time is pretty fast. It will just take you 5 or 10 seconds. You also have the crib here to allow you to arrange the cards again, because they do need to be in a particular stack when you start the trick. They also have numbers on the back and markings that allow you to easily identify which one is which, from 1, 2, 3, 4 up until 9 or 10. I can't remember exactly how many cards are in each packet, but the reset time is fast, simple, and easy. And the angles are just as good. It's a counting card trick. You don't need to worry about the angles. And if you don't have a table to perform it on where you put that last card, you can always put that last card in your top pocket. You could always ask the spectator to hold their hand out. You can put that last card on there, and then you can slowly turn over these cards one by one, or you can fan them all. It's entirely up to you. But because of how this is performed, there are no angle restrictions whatsoever. And that's one of the reasons why I really like this, because it's just a very workable trick. And David Jonathan actually says at the beginning of the instructions that this might be arguably the most commercial trick he's ever created. And I'm not familiar with all of his work, but I would agree. This is an incredibly commercial trick that's easy, resets, and of course, right now we're on the angles, has no angle restrictions whatsoever. And then the pocket space is just this. You don't have to carry the packet of cards in this, and you don't have to use both packets of cards if you don't want to. It's very versatile. If you just want to carry the safe one, which is where the spectator ends up as an awesome person, because the arsehole one will be a little bit of a specific choice for specific groups of people. That's not something that you're going to want to perform everywhere on everyone. But you can just take this packet of cards with you in any pocket that you want, in any packet or container that you want, and that's all you need. That's all the pocket space that it takes up. And I think for the 4 minutes, 5 minutes of time that it takes to perform this, which is an enjoyable process to be a part of, I think that that's a very small amount of pocket space to ask for. So the pocket space is brilliant on Persona. And my final thoughts, as I say, I highly recommend this for all skill levels, for beginner magicians, for intermediate, for professionals. It's a fun trick. It's really easy. It's a fast reset. The price is a good price point. Vanishing Ink told me that this is going to be priced at $25. So I don't know if that will be a direct translation where it goes to £25, or if it'll be $25 and roughly £20. But it's a very good product that gives you a lot of value. And some of you will want to know as well, David does say at the beginning of the tutorial when he's doing the crediting that this is a streamlined version or an adaptation of his trick that he released with another person called Mavericis. I forget his first name. Don't shoot the messenger. But the effect called Profile, which I didn't own, but I do remember it being a big hit with a lot of people. And he said that this is the brother of Profile. So if you like Profile, you're probably going to enjoy this. I think that's everything that I have to say about Persona. Thank you to Vanishing Ink for sending it to me. I highly recommend this. If you have any questions about this, leave it in a comment below. Hit the like button, subscribe. Remember that there are exclusive discount codes to a variety of your favorite magic shops in the top pinned comment and in the video description. Thank you for watching. I hope you found the review useful, and I'll see you in the next one.